Copy, images, music, and video are elements our clients can see, so they have a clear idea of what's being used. But coding? They have no clue. When you code websites for clients, there is a tremendous level of trust in you to code correctly. In this lesson, let's explore some aspects of ethical website development that come when constructing publicly accessible websites. When determining best practices, there are two categories to be aware of: technology as it relates to the client's website, and technology as it relates to others. The technology as it relates to the client includes the code language or platform you choose for their website, the theme, the extensions or plugins, the credit card merchant, and other third-party apps. Choosing the right tools and the reasons for choosing those tools will vary from person to person. However, some general ethical guidelines can help you when determining how you code. Consider working to create websites in progressive environments, technology that doesn't limit the client to growth and change. This allows your client to not have to reinvest significantly due to changes after just 2 or 3 years. Building proprietary systems that leave the client unknowingly locked into your CMS can be unethical if this is not presented clearly prior to the agreement. If using a pre-built platform or CMS, familiarize yourself with best practices. For example, WordPress has a robust codex on the correct way to code themes and plugins with proper hooks and filters. You don't have to know everything in order to use the platform. However, if you are tinkering at all with the code, you better reference the platform's coding guidelines. Make sure communication between all the systems, like databases and credit card merchants, are secure. Always use SSL certificates and strong passwords. It's your responsibility to educate yourself on the security issues around website delivery. You can't guarantee protection for your clients, but bad coding practices can make it easier for hackers. For continual upkeep, the site should be maintained by somebody. Consider offering this as a service, but don't hold a client hostage to only working with you. The best ethical practice is building the website to be safe and secure even if you aren't the maintenance provider. Offer the client alternatives for a way they can protect their website if they don't choose to continue a working relationship with you. When building a website, it will do you good to edit your license and third-party usage to what is necessary. If removing your developer license causes the client significant investment to take over their website, make sure all those costs are noted at the beginning of the build. If you use pre-designed templates, be aware of your language when selling to clients. Using a pre-designed template and selling it as customized can be unethical. Nowadays, coding websites is more than just what you provide the client. The technology and website you built are being accessed across the whole world. For the best ethical practices, adapt your business standards keeping these circumstances in mind. Keep accessibility at the forefront of your design. Making a website accessible is quickly becoming a legal requirement in many industries. It can be a challenge and time-consuming to make a website accessible for everyone, but simple accessibility practices like alt text or images, careful color choices, and transcripts on video are a good start. To learn more about what an accessible website includes, view the Skill Up video, Elements of an Accessible Website. Security and privacy should be a priority as you code. The previous lesson on user privacy will help you determine the choices you make as you construct the website. When it comes to security, hold the mindset to do no harm. When considering using a plugin, a line of code, a form, or anything that could pose a threat to security, consider the ways in which it could be exploited as you implement and test. As discussed in the previous lesson, be aware of how your code will share users' information on your website. You may even encounter situations in which you have to restrict information to visitors. If you are building websites that sell restricted goods by age or by country, you need to build in a way that prevents those who are restricted from doing business on the website. Make sure that whether it's gathering users' information or restricting users from seeing the website, these delineations are clearly stated to the visitor. For gathering users' information, use a cookie banner or restrict users with a pop-up requiring confirmation the user is of a certain age or country to proceed. As you run your business, whether you code directly or subcontract, develop ethical business standards for you and your team. Take the worksheet for this course and answer the questions based on the circumstances discussed to determine the boundaries you don't want to be crossed when others code on websites your company builds.